can we just leave the nerd politics out of this one just for once and just keep it chill down there? I'm just watching a film, gonna watch the remake in a couple days, excited about both. Cool.
Well, here it's an S. How about
Excuse me.
Ooh, doggy, talk about an origin film. I mean, I know, it's... People have been talking about, oh, James Gunn jumping right in there, he's already established. But 20 minutes on Krypton, and then another, hour where he's doing, flashbacks to him as a kid, trying to establish both sets of parents as characters, it's a job, and I just don't think this is the right way to do it. It's just... It was a lot. And also, Odd Job Superman. He admitted he's 33 in this. 15 years since he graduated high school. Did he get a degree? What's he been doing? Has he just been doing odd jobs since then, waiting for news about some random spaceship in the Arctic? Also, how did it get out that it was a spaceship? It didn't. Nobody knew. So how did he find out? Man of Steel stars Henry Cavill as... some people argue that, Christian Bale's the best Batman, but Michael Keaton the best Bruce Wayne, that sort of thing. I think Henry Cavill primarily stars in this film as Kal-El, not Clark Kent, not Superman. I don't think this film's particularly interested in Clark Kent, and I don't think it, knows exactly what it wants to do with Superman. As just this mega powerful alien, ooh, yeah, story, he comes from his planet to ours, grows up there, tries to figure out what he wants to be, it's pretty good at that, but that is an alien story. It doesn't feel like a particularly hopeful film, and that is what Superman's meant to be, to the degree that even in this film, he's wearing a symbol of hope, apparently, on his chest. And I feel like there's a lot of little niggly issues with it in general. For example, he works his way north to go and find this military site, right? Which apparently he somehow knows is there. But it's a military site where they know they've got some sort of alien spaceship, and they let some random guy rock up and just get a job there. My problem is that even in a 2-hour, 20-minute film, it just feels like there's things like that they're rushing, or not showing. He just flies the spaceship away and leaves Lois there. A, it's minus 40 degrees at night, what are you doing? B, how did he do that? Why did he start his journey? Where was he before he started that journey for the last 15 years? It shows his childhood. It shows a very Henry Cavill 33-year-old man looking 17-year-old or whatever. It doesn't show anything of the in-between, and that was kind of weird to me. But there are a lot of things about this that are weird. At the same time, I do like this film. I really liked it when it came out. I like it a little less now rewatching it, but I still like it. It's got great music. It's probably my favorite Zack Snyder film. It definitely does one of the best jobs with his preferred sort of giving gravitas to absolutely everything and stuff like that. It gets annoying in some of his films. This one, not so much. It's a film that I think the best way to describe it is cold, distant. It's very happy keeping Kal-El as this powerful alien thing. We never at all, over the course of the film, because even the flashbacks, it's always an alien. Oh no, oh gosh, don't be a hero, Clark. Yeah, until his dying moment, he said, don't be a hero, Clark. Right back, I'm gonna go die for this dog. What are you, I love Kevin Costner, and I don't have a problem with the takes on a lot of characters in this, but Jesus, their version of Jonathan Kent is the stupidest thing I've ever seen. It's such a terrible take. It really is. You can't deny that. It's so dumb. The entire thing around that is so annoying. Oh, so I should have just let all those kids die? Maybe. What? It also, I feel like, in the battle scenes, it's very much, and it's not that much of an action film, a lot of the time, but in the battle scenes, it's constantly just going, oh yeah, look, big alien smash stuff, woohoo! There's never an action he takes in any battle scene that feels like, there's Superman trying to see if people do what's good. No, it's just big, powerful alien smash things. It's like Transformers level action sequences, Oh, these are the Autobots, they're the heroes. They're gonna blow up a major US city every time, though. They're not gonna try and, move the action away, help people. Nah. And that is very annoying. They also destroy Metropolis before they actually finish introducing it. There's just a lot of things around it that feel like it wasn't setting up a franchise of any sort. And that's probably why we never got a Man of Steel 2, because they didn't know what to do with this version of the character as a Clark Kent or as a Superman. It's imperfect, but not a bad movie. Not really. It's not a terrible take on the whole mythos. It has some really great stuff in there and some pretty head-scratching stuff. It was a weird idea, but it also was just different from what they'd done before, and that's never necessarily a bad thing, okay? However, I never wanted them to put Zack Snyder in charge of the whole DCEU, and it was a failure, but it does have some films that are individually fine. Fine. They called it Man of Steel because steel is cold and dead. 3.5 stars. I think just leaving out Jimmy Olsen is the epitome of not wanting to put a human face on this, like, at all. That's just a crazy decision to me. They just didn't want a single, like, drip of comedy in there, did they? And I think that is where you kind of lose it a bit, because Superman is meant to be bright and colorful, but he's also just meant to be less Batman-like.